spiritual revelation. Walking, living, and breathing in this full awareness that you are not this physical form. Living, breathing energy of light. That's how we transform our physical world, as we transform our physical bodies into light, literally coming into our light body. So this is what we're doing. And just know that this can be an excruciatingly painful process, especially after the cutting edge. You've been staying awake, you've been keeping your silver cord, you're stuck playing out these old stories of the Piscean age.
Silver cord. I've heard that analogy, the silver cord, the connection to spirit, and that's amazing that Adrienne Elise is talking about that related to the supernova souls, which is us. I've been studying and looking into conductivity and conductors, and just knowing that some of the blood, some bloodlines are copper-based and some are iron-based, and I have a suspicion that the gold veins within the earth are just that, the blood of the gods. That's why they're referred to as veins. And researching the conductivity and what a conductor is creates has control of the tones, the frequencies, the music. There's many meanings to that, but notice that gold wasn't the most conductive, neither was copper, but silver, from what I just happened to randomly glance at, and all these synchronicities are just kind of fun, I just want to talk about them, the silver seems to be the most conductive material, and that's cool because as supernova souls we have kept that, what's described as the silver cord connected, and that's just that faith, that connection to a source deeper than can be described to us by a book or a religious figure, but just that one-on-one connection, that maybe we've lost friends and family because of them not having that, been jealous of it, or calling us crazy for feeling it, knowing of it, speaking of it, feeling it, being it, being those energies that's being transmitted through the cord. It's a transfer, and it's able to carry a heavy load and a great deal of information. So the connection we have to spirit, to before we were human, and even after we will be, or are we taking these human bodies, transmuting and transforming these molecules and atoms, electrons and protons? Are we creating light bodies? And then this will be what represents us. And is that why some people just don't seem to be waking up? Maybe they don't choose to be a humanoid light being. Maybe some of these people, friends, family, neighbors, co-workers, maybe they're dragons or elves and fairies and gnomes, and there's so many different ways that everything all that is offers itself in a physical format. Some of these people might be unicorns or gargoyles, so maybe that's why it doesn't seem like they get that we're in a spiritual battle. Maybe they're just teachers while we're here, and we're here. Some of us need to win this spiritual battle so we can keep our minds and our bodies and our souls. But maybe when these other beings that choose to wear these masks and get these shots and just not operate from common sense or from a heart space, maybe they do perish, and maybe that's just the flesh, because the flesh isn't being fed the nourishment of the the source love, the connection. I'm grateful to be a supernova soul, which, as described by Adrienne Elise, is a person who's done the ascension process before and came here choosing a difficult path, painful path, to transform myself and help others to transform, and we will make this place, what it can only be from knowing what it won't be. We now know what not to do. We now know. We've seen the polarized aspects. We now know what sucks, and we can do things differently, and most often the opposite of how it's been done. But it needed to be known, it needed to be expressed, it needed to be digested and processed and decoded and then banished, right? But not like I'm telling you to not do something, right? You got to learn for yourself. You feel the pain, that others go through, that you can put them through, right? Or the pain that others put you through. It's all relative, and it's all something that I believe we all go through the same lessons, just through different people and different time frames. But I'm here to change myself and this current way of looking and doing things. There's so many destructive and distracted people that are living in their mind in a state of fear and not in their hearts in a place of love. And to all you people, I love you. I'm sorry you're hurting, and I hope the best for you, and I hope you get what you need, and what you want and what you need. They're two different things, yeah. What you want and what you need, they're two different things. I love you. Yep, I do. Even you, and I mean it. Because you can choose your own choices. You can be a total ass clown, and I still love you. But I still will defend the lives and the well-being of the innocence within myself and the innocence within my vicinities. So no harm shall come. I have the full armor of God, and I'm so grateful for that breath, for all breaths, for my beating heart. I choose to be in service to all, which means if I see something that can be done, I'm going to do it. And if somebody needs something, I'm going to get it for them. I love you. I'm leaving.